welcome to DudeCast PodQuest. It's whenever I say it, I have to think about it. Yeah,
I love this name. Yeah. It is Thursday, March 5th. You'll be hearing this. What is it? The
9th.
The 9th. It's a Monday.
Yeah.
So happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Hopefully yours is going well.
I'm sure mine won't be.
Yeah, it's actually no. I'm off on Mondays. It'll be no. Mondays are great. We're recording.
You're right.
Fuck
That's
you.
Right. I'm sorry. Yeah,
I love my Mondays with you.
You're right.
It's the light of my life.
Sorry, I went Garfield for a
I
second.
wouldn't trade them for anything.
Yeah. So episode 2. This is our second go at the podcast.
Didn't think we'd make it this far.
Yeah, honestly, we seem to have a pretty good reception for the first one, so we would love to continue doing this for everyone. However,
I was about to say forever, and I was like, all right,
forever,
listen,
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
We're
I love you,
this
but like, no, I'm just kidding.
Forever. So yeah, no, let's
jump right into it.
Yeah, let's jump right into it. So we talked a lot about like influential video games and everything last one, and I figured the next thing would be another very important aspect of Chris and I's lives, which is music. So I know we kind of jumped into the. Oh no.
I'm gonna have to start taking things away from Tim.
Yeah,
Tim
I'm so bad at like fidgeting.
Give me the pen.
And stuff. No, stop.
Nope,
Get away from me. Nope.
Pen's mine. You can have the pen. Give me this then.
Okay, you can have that.
Start clicking that pin. I'm gonna start clicking your line.
That was just for you. Yeah, so I figured the next best thing to kind of really get things kicked off and something that I know I could probably talk about is music. So I was gonna say I'm not gonna like drop the what's your favorite album bomb, but if it's on it's on the tip of your tongue, then
this is why you wanted to start off so that you didn't have to answer the question first.
You're right.
Yeah, you're still.
I feel like you're gonna say the same thing as me though.
Probably gonna get to Illuminate.
Yeah,
by Lydia.
Damn.
If you guys haven't listened to that album, go peep Illuminate by Lydia. It is one of the best records in the world, in my opinion.
That's subjective.
I mean, in my opinion, I did say yes. It just, for me, I think I was in 10th grade when I finally heard it. Mm-hmm. And it just kind of broke a lot of barriers that I had in my head for music. So
we grew up with like heavy music.
Actually, I grew up with country music.
Oh, okay.
And I was, man, it was a dark time in my life. And it's funny, ramble randomly, but like anytime I hear people listening to country music now or like, yeah, I love country music, they're still listening to the same shit that I heard when I was in like middle school. My parents,
classic, man.
But it wasn't then, and like it's all I heard then. It's all I hear now. I'm like, is it hard to get into the mold, like into the pop scene of the country genre? Like, is it hard to become like?
I feel like mainstream country though, like
because Taylor Swift went pop.
Yeah, true.
She had like 2 or 3 country songs, and then
I feel like country songs are starting to get like dubstep and shit into them.
Oh yeah, well like the remixes are. They're like blending cultures.
And then you got now we got freaking Old Town Road,
Billy Ray,
which that's pretty revolutionary. I'm not gonna lie,
that changed my life.
That's a step in an interesting direction that I am curious to see. However,
dude, I'm so mad he didn't win a Grammy for that shit. Fuck. I mean, all right, y'all. I'm not gonna say that's the best song in the world. I'm just saying that my boy, for all the attention he got, deserved something.
That's true.
But anyway, sorry for
Plus,
the
you got the classic Billy Ray. Anyway,
Billy Ray Cyrus did not want to be in that room. In the music video, he looks stoked to be there. But anytime I've seen him perform that song, he's just sitting there like, when the fuck can I go home? He's like holding his guitar and like kind of patting it. Like
he's older, man. Yeah, I know. Well, that too, yeah.
But anyways,
he's older now. He's tired, man. He's got that achy breaky heart, man. He's got to rest.
He needs a rest. But yeah, so I grew up with country. Then Tim actually gave me the first 2 records you showed me that I remember to this day were Ocean Avenue and Meteora. Yeah. Two good ones to get in.
Those two albums and
then like you gave me From First to Last.
Yeah.
Those were the extremes.
That was like middle school, like literally all I listened to in middle school.
So those were, I guess technically, by the time I was in high school, I was into like metalcore and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
that's pretty much all we listened to in high school. I say that like we didn't just say that Illuminate was like our favorite album.
Well, that's the thing is like when you showed me that, I remember not being able to like listen to it because I didn't have access to many. Like I had I think MP3 player that was like maybe $10.
This is before the streaming days.
Yeah, so I found it on YouTube and I would like watch it on YouTube in my room all the time, and just like I remember just laying there like, whoa, yeah, Oh God, this is magical. So,
oh yes.
Yeah, if you guys have a chance, go listen to that record. Lydia's got a bunch of other good records for sure, but that record.
Well, changed my life. I found Lydia on my brother's like OG iPod.
The classic.
I would steal that all the time and just listen to like my older siblings. I had older brother and older sister.
Oh, God bless her.
And my brother went. Don't even. My brother went the whole like 90s new metal kind of direction.
Did he really?
I mean, I say he went in that direction. Rock? I mean, that's kind of what he was growing up with.
Is that am I calling it correct?
But is that the correct? That's the term, like right? The scientific name.
Yeah,
right?
that's a scientific name. That's the.
No, but he was listening to
this
like
creature in the wild.
I don't know. He was kind of doing that because that was what butt rock. That was what he was growing up on. That was what was popular.
That Breaking Benjamin.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, not them, but that kind of vein
Skillet.
Whatever. What the bands that were coming before then, like
which I'm not dogging on those, by the way. For those of you listening that probably do listen to Skillet and Breaking Benjamin. Fucking respect.
Same.
I love that shit.
At one point, yeah.
Oh God, Whispers in the Dark gave me.
Jesus Christ. Continue. And then my sister went the kind of more mellow route,
like
I guess.
indie kind of
like you had what was it
face like that. She had to go the beautiful route. Emily, marry me. I will marry your sister.
Please don't.
Whoa! Whoa!
But
I can't believe you just said that. I'm out.
No. Just door slam.
Fuck you. Sorry.
Yeah, so she went the more mellow route. So I feel like I kind of just got a taste of everything. Things like Dashboard Confessional and shit. But my brother was like, hey, check out Linkin Park. And I was like, hell yeah. And my sister was like, hey, listen to like Stray Light Run if that. Like,
wow.
That's a deep cut.
Wow.
Yeah. And so like those two just, I don't know, those
you
two
were
things combined.
The child of those two genres. Yeah.
And then ever since then I've kind of just that's
you took the metalcore route. You kind of went like
well, high school was that's high school. Of course I'm gonna.
We had like that Asking Alexandria, Stand Up and Scream.
God. Yeah.
That Born of Osiris. I think Born of Osiris is about as metal as we get. That's about as shreddy as I allow myself.
As I allow myself.
It's a dangerous road to take, man. You either grow your hair way too long or you shave it off and go bald when you listen to that kind of music.
That's true,
a bunch of bald guys will listen they're like, is that what happened?
Just start reevaluating their entire past.
But yeah. Jinx, you owe me another one of those. What are these called?
Bellevue.
Tim over here behind
Bellevue.
Aldi, knockoff spicy water.
I was gonna say Aldi brand LaCroix.
LaCroix, I hope you see this shit. We will be drinking you.
my traitorous. I mean, this is like $2 for a 12-pack when LaCroix is like almost $4 for like an 8-pack. That's still. This is. I mean,
I'm not saying it's not expensive.
This is subpar. I will grant. However, I'm broke.
It's better than bubbly.
True, bubbly is trash.
Bubbly is absolute trash. Tried it. I still have it. Like I bought one 6-pack and like I leave it in my fridge and
with
some lightning outside. But no, I go to my fridge every now and then.
We weren't kidding when we said a rainy night.
It's kind of romantic.
What if we kissed on the DudeCast PodQuest episode 2?
What if we kissed on the DudeCast PodQuest? Well, that could be the title of this episode. But I forget where we were. I digress. We're back to Illuminate. It's a great record.
I totally
it's just like
ruined your train of thought.
No, you're fine. I don't think I usually have any of that going on. Anyways, Illuminate has stuff like I'm just gonna start naming parts, or not naming, but like describing parts of that record that like really touched me. Nice. My No Square. If you haven't heard that in 6 years, there's like a part on like, what's that last song called? The long one.
The long one? The One You Once Loved Is Leaving.
Yeah. So there's a song at the end of the album called The One You Once Loved Is I Will Fucking Sell You. The One You Once Loved Is Leaving, and they're like walking around like on paper.
Oh yeah.
And like there's like just rustling going on. And there's like it sounds like a drum set in a different room.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck. Oh God.
Oh God.
Like the sheer just vastness, I guess, of that mix just
that is blew
my mind.
Yeah, I think the mix on that album is one of my favorite favorites. Like on top of just being a phenomenal album, I think just the way like and as I've kind of like progressed with music and stuff and understanding how the recording process or just anything like that, and not just being uneducated when it comes to stuff like that anymore. I think just the mix of that one is just such a full, clean mix, and Perfect. It just kind of starts to feel like we're just starting to sound nerdy at this point.
No, well, maybe we are.
It's a great album.
Great album. It's very vulnerable sounding. You'll really I feel like it'll hit some spots you weren't expecting it to hit in your heart. So give it a shot.
That's it's like the old school, like almost too emo kind of like almost like gimmicky kind of emo scene.
But it worked.
The first album definitely had that.
Yeah, it went over the top a little bit.
But then that album was just like nice.
Yeah, melodically too, it was just so perfect.
It was so rich.
The reverbs on that are so lush. Everything about that just washes out so beautifully. The drums sound huge.
It's just
but not too big.
And
everything sounds great.
Now at this point, it's just like such a nostalgia hit for me too. Mm-hmm. Like I loved it then, and now like whenever I listen to it, it's just like. Just brings back so much. So I literally just heard like my girlfriend listening to it when she was
that's wild.
Like the other day, like on a speaker somewhere just in the other room, and I was like,
you start weeping openly.
Right, yeah. Practically.
Yeah. Another record for me that I didn't really I act like I found it, that I wasn't really shown or that I didn't really sink my teeth into until like 2000 and I want to say like 13 was Threads by Now.
Jeez, favorite albums, can't even.
Dude, I can't think tonight.
That's true.
You gotta chill. You've been home since what, 5 o'clock?
Yeah.
I closed. Yeah. Stupid bitch. But no, yeah, that album is also kind of a nice, just electronic-y, indie-y, cutesy, but not really. I don't know. It was very hard on your sleeve. Perfect record to me. Yeah. All those melodies, I was like, damn, that was.
I think that band in particular is I found them via. I discovered them at the same time I discovered Audio Tree.
Yeah, that's like one of my first experiences with them. Was you showed me the Audio Tree?
Yeah, so. That session that they did, I didn't even know what Audio Tree was, and Audio Tree now is like one of my favorite things in the world. But yeah, that was kind of cool to see that. Like I heard live sessions of the recording or of the music before I even like listened to the album, and then listened to the album like, hell yeah, exactly what I wanted it to be.
That mix is also a phenomenal mix.
True, yeah. I'm pretty sure that was the Chris Walla from Death Cab was the one that produced that album. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, he was doing.
I didn't know that.
He was doing stuff like that for. I think he probably produced most of Death Cab stuff. I don't really know.
Death Cab for Cutie is a great band. I walked in on that really late, but
Transatlanticism. Jesus.
One more time. Do it one more time.
One more time. When neither of us can talk. Right now.
One more tram.
One more tram.
It's not. Oh my god, dude, this is horrible.
Yeah. It's hard to like. Think of my the things that mean
Pokemon.
The things that mean the most to me I can't think of in the moment because
I'm right here in front of you.
Because I'm trash. Yeah, you're right. No, Death Cab's wonderful band.
I wouldn't put them in my favorites, but
they're not one of my favorite bands. But I think Passenger Seat is one of my favorite songs in the world.
Yeah.
That just kind of hit
me. The
Postal Service
was one of my favorite albums for a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know, something about the simplicity of it, just like the vibes, the headspace it put me in.
Yeah.
And like the simplicity of his lyrics while also being like.
Well, that was practically like an ambient album.
Yeah.
Via blips and bloops.
Yeah. It didn't really make any sense. It kind of felt like it was just for fun because I think it was originally. True. And I don't know. I really, it hit me really well. And I listen to that record all the time. Yeah. Not anymore, but. I'm sure if it came on, I'd be like, oh, let's go.
True.
I love that.
I've noticed it's become increasingly difficult to like name like my favorite bands nowadays. Not just because of the sheer number of them, but like I've kind of come to view it as like favorite albums, like favorite like pieces of art, not necessarily like the entity that creates them, because like the consistency of that band or artist or whatever isn't always like
what you want.
Yeah, just because I can expect a kind of quality that like I can look at an artist and be like, I'm probably gonna enjoy everything they do, but like not everything they do is gonna be my favorite thing. So I guess random,
which is totally good. I remember back in the day as a kid, I was like, man, I can't believe they made a record that I didn't like.
Oh yeah, I know.
Fuck them. They don't care about their fans. Now I'm like, I respect the shit out of that. Yeah, but I'm leaving.
Yeah, but Exhibit A that I've noticed recently, if anyone listens to Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh man, I haven't listened to that yet. The newest record.
Oh, it's okay. I mean,
the new one.
Yeah,
like they dropped one like a month ago.
I guess that one. I've only listened to like 2 songs, but I mean, it's about what I kind of anticipated. Not to shit on that, but like,
no, it's just not what I'm here for.
Yeah, and I feel like after you like
I'm happy for
when you listen to when you are with this band through an entire trajectory like that, where they go from like literal like deathcore to like
the deathiest core.
To like mainstream pop ish. I mean, it's weird because they're still like.
They're still weird.
It still has made sense. Like, never have I thought that they did something and I thought, wow, that's so not them. As much as like, it's just like, oh, they're doing this thing now. Like, or they're just, but it was just such an interesting.
Yeah,
like,
they always take their flavor with them.
Yeah, it was just,
always
it was
there.
such an interesting progression because it made sense every time they did it. It was just like, oh, cool. And then like.
They took good steps. I enjoyed their pace of change.
And then you like.
I just don't like the new change.
Yeah, exactly. It's just not, I don't enjoy it as much. I mean,
there are some songs they do. Like there's that one with the music video with the guy dancing around in like a zombie apocalypse from like 2 records ago, I think.
That album wasn't that bad.
The one with that avalanche on it and stuff.
Yeah, that one. It
was okay.
That was kind of when I dropped off. It's like that album
was some bangers on that album. Yeah, there was a lot of mash.
Well, that was Drown was on that album. Drown was a phenomenal song.
I never noticed until our friend Tim showed me. For those of you who like Bring Me the Horizon, apparently the mix of Drown on that record was not the same as the single. And having known that, I went back and listened to the single and I enjoy that one more so. Mm-hmm. It's not that big of a difference. And I understand why you would remix and master a song to fit a record. Yeah. However, it almost felt like it definitely went more like electronic sounding.
Yeah.
I want to say it was a little more on the vocals that made it like blend more with the record. Anyways, it was. I love that when that music video came out. I was like, yes, this is the next. This is post Sempiternal.
Yeah,
good, cool, weird. Bring Me the Horizon.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just going on tangent. I like that shit.
You're good. But it's funny because I still go back and like listen to like the first album.
Oh yeah,
it's just weird. I guess like I was gonna say like you don't. Hey man. That was a weird like brain split thing. Is like we were having a conversation while you were simultaneously like writing something and trying to like.
And I'm writing you a note.
Yeah, you're writing me a note and like making me respond to a different thing entirely while I'm trying to talk. Whew.
Sorry, I'm
experimenting with my mind.
Yeah. It's all a science experiment for Chris.
Seeing how.
Hope you guys are enjoying it. We're just rambling at this point.
Yeah.
Sorry.
How much psychological damage you could do to me.
Sorry to interrupt your thought process.
That's cool. It's cool. It wasn't really. I was kind of rambling it anyway. No, but like I was saying, is that whole progression, their whole progression, like I said, it made sense every step of the way. But it's like you listen to like the most recent album, and then you like go and listen to like anything, like the first 3 albums, and you're like,
yeah,
this is the same band, like even the same group of people for the most part.
Like maybe 1 or 2 different.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's just interesting. I remember listening to that first album, like, this is terrifying. That was before I was really into like that kind of heavy
We were so
music.
young.
Yeah.
We weren't ready for that kind of level of screamo. We were liking shit like, I mean, from First to Last was pretty edgy, honestly. But like In Fear and Faith, old In Fear and Faith, where it's like really clean singing and it's like good and fun and the screams are easy to follow.
Yeah.
They would like,
yeah, and then you got
like
snarly,
like
ghouling,
demonic sounding shit. Like if my parents see this shit, it's over. I am gonna be skewered. My ass gonna be spit roasted. But yeah, so
I'm going to be skewered.
So I don't know. It was cool. I remember seeing that at a friend's birthday party. You guys were all like, I think I had come late, and you and Drew and Luke and a couple other friends of ours were like, I think you'd all gone to the mall to like the FYE, and I think Drew or Luke had bought that record.
Yeah.
And I came over, I'm like, what's everyone talking about? What's everyone? We're like in our friend's playroom, and they're just like playing this like, and I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
That shit goes hard though.
Yeah, I was like, damn, what's that album called?
It's funny to look back at that now, because like I can listen to anything now and like not think like nothing is strange to me anymore. Like, I feel like I've heard.
I might be like, damn. Yeah. But I'm never like, what is that?
But I mean, like I've listened to, and even to some extent, like enjoyed certain aspects of like genres like harsh noise.
Really?
That's a genre of music.
I haven't really sunk my teeth into that.
I don't know that I've like. There's really any one thing that I can think of. Well, actually, okay. I think the thing that immediately comes to mind is I think I've talked about it before. An album that has been a favorite of mine recently that I would have never thought would hit me emotionally, but the band's called American Pleasure Club.
Okay.
And it's mostly like one guy, I think. And he put out an album last year called Fucking Bliss.
Oh, you showed me this record. Okay. I know the song name. I don't know the
like,
artist name.
It's like it
was terrifying.
Yeah, like
it was like cinematically terrifying.
Yeah, but it was such a like weirdly like just emotionally stirring experience, and I would definitely recommend anyone to listen to that album because it's just very strange. It's just like it's like beautiful, and then it's just like chaos. Like this wall of terrifying chaos, but like at the same time, it kind of like makes sense, and you're kind of like, what? What is happening? I don't think anyone would.
It feeds on your fears and brings things to life.
It immediately made me want to like write a short film based on this music, which which is such a weird like. I mean, granted, I guess I like film stuff, but like that's just it was such a like weird like I could start. Like imagining like it was just inspired me in ways that but also hurt me emotionally in ways that I didn't really understand. So
it abused you. Don't need to talk to this American Pleasure Club.
Yes. Right, teach it a lesson.
Have a talk with this guy.
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson? So yeah, no, it's just kind of weird. It's amazing just to see how far me personally that I've come with just listening to music and digesting music. And
yeah,
I'm pretty sure there's also a genre of music called mall soft.
You were telling me about that.
Yeah.
There's what we talked about one in the dark, was it the crust punk?
Yeah.
I was like,
well, crust punk's been around.
Bitch, what?
Yeah, crust punk. Well, I don't know if it's been labeled.
Yo, man,
crust
how's
punk,
the new album? That shit's so crusty.
That shit is crusty.
Like stuffed crust. What?
No, that's been around for a lot longer.
If you listen to crust punk, leave us a comment and tell me what the fuck it is.
Please educate
what it's
us.
About. Yeah.
Yeah. What are the defining characteristics of crust punk?
How do you know it is not just punk and that it is crusty?
And that it is in fact crusty.
Well, is it a tone? Is it?
I think it's a lifestyle.
I was about to say, is it a way of life? Yeah. Is it like? Is it a? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Some genres, it's like lyrical content.
Yeah.
Like, is it like you're talking about things that are crusty? What?
just spongecore. We're coming back to spongecore.
Sorry, random. If you're talking about spongecore, I'm probably ordering that record soon.
Really?
He's doing another run. I messaged him personally. I was like, listen, do you have any more of these?
This changed my life.
Well, like, all right, listen. Like, you have an opportunity to own a spongecore record to hold and to love and to, I'm trying to think of marriage terms, I can't think of anything, cherish for the rest of your fucking life.
Sickness and in health.
I'm gonna get one. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna buy one of those like $80 resales, but if he's gonna make another press, you're damn right.
There's a period of time where I had a bad habit of like finding like
Nemo?
Yeah.
He got found like 10 years ago, my guy.
Good job.
You're wasting your fucking time.
No, but I would find like really like, I don't even want to say obscure
when you were
albums.
Camp surfing,
yeah,
is that
exactly,
what
yeah,
those days.
And I mean, I still do that, but not to the same extent. But I'm usually very constantly hungry for more music. So I've done a lot of like Bandcamp,
rabbit hole falling,
and just spirals. Yeah,
just
But no, there was a lot of like, and I got really into like records and stuff before I even had a record player. And like, so I have a number of records. I love all of them. I think they're still some of my favorites, but yeah, I was like getting into like vaporwave and shit.
Yeah. Which is kind of hype, honestly.
Yeah,
still.
no,
Like,
I mean,
I
I actually recently found like I can't remember the name of the label, but there's a lot of like random labels on Bandcamp that like exclusively do like vaporwave stuff. But another thing about vaporwave that I've noticed is that it's just the amount, the sheer quantity of it. And it's really popular on Bandcamp, like specifically on Bandcamp, it seems to be like
Bandcamp's
huge.
a good platform for, it took the
Indie
role
music
of SoundCloud and all that, because where all that was kind of falling short, Bandcamp's like, here, they give you a real. Anyways, that's another conversation.
Yeah. But I went to like a label and they had their entire discography for like $1.
Holy shit!
Yeah, and like if you pay even $1 on Bandcamp, you can like on your profile you can stream whatever you buy. Like as a streaming service. And so I was like, fuck it, like $1. I really want to get more into vaporwave. Like I know kind of some of the big ones and I've listened to a number of it, but like I was like, here's the discography of a whole label of specifically like.
Is that the Mount Fuji tapes?
No,
what is
that? That's lo-fi hip hop. That's a different thing entirely.
I was like,
let me tell you.
I haven't really dove into that yet. No.
Dove? Damn, I didn't. I was so sure of myself until you did that.
I was like, yeah, you're gonna talk shit.
Yeah.
Say it.
No, but yeah. So I was like, and I feel like it said how many albums were in this discography, but I didn't really comprehend it.
7,032.
So I paid $1 for like at least like 70 albums
Holy
of vaporwave. So my Bandcamp collection right now is like mostly that, pretty much all that. And so like, and I haven't listened. I've only listened to maybe like 4 of the albums total.
Did you enjoy them?
Yeah, no, they're fantastic. But it's so interesting. I don't know. It's just such a.
It's like a world you're not used to.
Exactly.
And everything
it's such a gold mine.
So colored differently.
Yeah.
And you're like, what?
But it's just a lot of like ambient stuff, which is kind of hard to just like sit there and like I'm gonna listen to this and really get a feel for this. And I did for some of them, but like it's hard to just sit there and like listen to 70 albums and like ambient music, and like there are albums that are like songs can be like up to 15 minutes long, like and there will be like at least 10 songs on this album of like 17 minutes. So it's just like
that's kind of my shit though. I kind of love that
same.
Kind of stuff,
I mean, ambient music.
But again, as you said, you kind of like can't sit there and digest that.
Yeah, it's hard to just like you know what? I'm gonna sit here and listen to this for.
I listen to that kind of thing like when I read or like when I'm sleeping or
and
when I'm like, taking a shower.
When I've been doing it is like I'll open at work or something, and that's when I listen to a lot of new music. But that's been an interesting thing because I love ambient music and I love like nostalgia and feelings of emotional disconnect, which seems to be very prevalent.
And the color purple.
I mean, precisely. And random, whether they actually be like relevant to Japanese culture, but
yeah, you're always like, is this?
There's just always a little bit of
appropriation.
Taste.
Who knows?
But that's interesting. Yeah, no, I've actually really been enjoying that. I like vaporwave. I got really into lo-fi hip hop too for a while. That's big on Bandcamp. I'm literally looking at about 10 cassette tapes.
Yeah, you do have a beautiful collection here.
Yeah, and I don't regret any of it.
I actually might start buying some of those soon as well myself. Yeah. I haven't gotten super into the lo-fi hip hop. I do enjoy everything I hear, but I just don't like have the same access. Like I haven't fallen into that pit yet. I'm still on that whole like lo-fi hip hop to study and chill to.
You're still on the YouTube playlist?
Yeah, I'm on the YouTube playlist. That also have like Spotify playlists. So I'm like, here we go. Like this one called Sleepy Fish. Shout out. I don't know if it's a guy or girl, but they are lit. Get you some Sleepy Fish in your life. You'll feel good. You'll study so well. You might not pass, but your study session's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be chill. Rest assured.
I got into like, I mean, you and I like both bought like Hammock's. It was a Departure Songs. We came in after Departure Songs. There's a band called Hammock. They're phenomenal. I think it's 2 guys, 2 gentlemen. They make beautiful like soundscape ambient just I don't even know what to say. Just
That's ambient
music.
I don't want to say post rock.
They have drums and there's a guitar in there. So I mean,
post rock just has such a bitter stereotype.
Ambient post rock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw that out there for them. And I like that.
I love me some Explosions. This Will Destroy You is one of my favorite bands in the world. This Will Destroy
You is probably my favorite band in the world. Right?
And those are definitely like, I don't know. I feel like This Will Destroy You is more like post metal, which I never really thought was much of a thing.
Yeah, I can see that.
They're kind of like heavier than I think I give them credit for in a way that I didn't really realize until I saw them tour with Deaf Heaven, and I was like, oh,
that checks out.
Okay,
yeah. This Will Destroy You. If you guys want some beautiful ambient post metal, go fuck some shit up. Post-metal. Go get you some good stuff. That's kind of been like all I listen to. Like my girlfriend hates it. She doesn't hate it, but like, can you imagine? I guess you can't imagine, but like
that's me too.
We get in the car and like I'm legitimately the kind of guy who will get in the car and turn on like Shihei Takayama.
Yeah.
And she's like, why are we listening to like this 10-minute song of just like beautiful, like intricately woven melodies that are just like, they're so subtle you don't even hear them. You just kind of feel them in your soul.
Yeah.
She's like, I kind of want to like bop to something, and I'm like, true.
That sucks.
True.
Wait, this is my car.
You asked me to drive, didn't you? So
this comes with it. This is me.
This is me now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So that's been my life.
I do that too.
Until you gave me that new Loath album.
I don't think I've listened to like anything else.
I do have one critique. So we're talking about this album. What is it? I Let It In, It Took Everything. Yeah. It's a great album that came out a few weeks ago by a band called Loathe. If you like heavy metal, if you like it's kind of new metal influency.
Yeah.
It's like very ambient, but also extremely heavy. It's great. Give it a whirl. It's awesome. There are 2 or 3 songs in the latter half of the album, and it's like, it really annoyed me when bands do not sort their songs very well. Like, I kind of like a good mix. Like, if you're gonna be a band that's heavy and you sing and you scream, I'm into it.
Yeah.
But God, why would you put all 3 singing, like 100% singing songs, no like screaming, back to dirty vocals on that, back to back, and like his singing style is so just the same.
Yeah. It
works when you put some screaming into the mix, but like, the melodies were similar. The third one's different. The third one feels better, but it's like the 2 that are next to each other. Oh God, I skip them because it's like I think I'm like, is this song still going? Oh, wait, the second one.
I definitely like there's a handful of songs that I'll definitely like listen to. I don't think I've listened to like the entire album every time.
Yeah. That album's fucking dope. Though.
Yeah.
You guys want to whirl some new shit? Give that a bop. Get in the car.
This has been my shit.
Whew. It'll slap you right in the pinkies.
And then when I'm not listening to that, I for some reason popped in Empire of the Sun.
Yeah, you did.
In my I had a CD and it's in my car when in between like what I'm listening to with my phone.
Fucking on the dream.
Oh my God, I love that band so much. I was just thinking that album came out like 4 years ago, the most recent one.
Jeez,
not the one with Walking on a Dream came out like way before then.
I remember you.
But they just put it on that album.
Like the 2 people in the front of it that you were excited about.
That's like all of their albums.
Oh, okay.
It's like them standing in front of something. They have one like one of their. I think it was like the first album. It's like almost like one of those like a Star Wars like
hell yeah
cover of them.
I would love that.
Yeah,
I would love a DudeQuest thing.
Foreshadowing.
Anyone wants to draw us a DudeQuest inspired Star Wars poster? You can put me in the Leia bikini. I don't give a fuck. But just like make it. Just draw it. I'll give you like $3 and some Twizzlers. I don't want the Twizzlers. So you can have
you can have those.
Yeah, Tim. We have like a routine every Monday. We record every Monday around. He shows up around 12. I'm supposed to be awake. I'm not always awake.
Usually not.
I'm usually like, hey man, I'm still waking up.
I'm coming. I'm getting there.
So I get up. I grab beer. I grab rear and I put on some scene gear, and then I walk outside. Tim's usually sitting on my couch, disappointed as he should be,
just sitting there, not doing anything, just staring off into the distance.
He's like, "Glad you could join me." I'm not set up, nothing set up. I'm like, "Hey man, And he's probably already eaten because he wakes up at like 7, as we've talked about our schedules in the last podcast. Anyways, Tim is kind enough to drive sometimes, and we'll go get like me some Taco Bell, unless he hasn't eaten. But yeah, like we got in the car the other day, and you were bopping Empire of the Sun, and I was like, okay.
Bruh.
Honestly got me feeling good.
Shit bops.
It does bop.
It's been a nice ray of sunshine, and like it's literally been
You're
raining.
a ray of sunshine.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man.
It's literally been raining here for like 3 weeks straight.
Yeah. And even if y'all live in Georgia, leave us a comment.
Yeah, I'm cool with it because that's my shit. Like that's what I vibe.
But not
with.
when you got to work.
But not when I gotta work.
Yeah.
And no, I'm just like I love fall and winter. That's more my tempo.
Oh yeah, is that your tempo?
I'm trying to think of words. I can't.
That's my metronome, dude.
That's my metronome. You know, my arpeggio.
People are like, what does that mean?
But no, I'm more of like a fall winter type person, and my girlfriend is very much a spring summer, and she's like, I saw the sun today. I'm like, where? And why?
Did you tell it to fuck off?
Yeah,
that's what I would have done. Just flicks off the sun as it peeks through the clouds. Like, not today, motherfucker.
Go on, get.
Go, scram.
Go on, get here. You're not welcome here. No, so I'm cool with it. I'm cool with the rain, but yeah, no, I feel like it's definitely taken. Like you kind of sit back and realize, like, man, I'm kind of depressed and I don't know why. And you're like, oh,
right. Why am I half asleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get you. I have been kind of like a lull lately, but it's kind of been beautiful in a weird way. Productive lull.
Yeah.
Strange.
Weird. Doesn't make any sense. But yeah, no, I'm not excited for the heat. I can't stand like hot days.
We're in North Georgia. We live about 30 minutes away from Atlanta in a place called Woodstock. Technically, you're in Kennesaw, though.
Yeah.
So Woodstock, Kennesaw area, whatever.
The suburbs of Atlanta.
Yeah. We don't deal with that city shit.
Yeah. No, we do.
Yeah, you're right. God, I hate it. But we're from a small town in South Georgia called Brunswick. I think we talked about that before, actually.
Brunswick.
But yeah, I remember every time I walk outside here in the summer and I'm like, God, it's so fucking hot.
Yeah.
Oh, is that humidity? And I like, you know what, hold on. I'm like, Siri,
what's it like
in Brunswick right now? And she's like, bitch, this shit 103.
You don't want to know.
It'll be like 81.
Humidity index is like 100.
200%.
Yeah. 103.
Speaking of Siri, I gotta talk shit about Siri real quick.
Oh, no.
So I wake up every day, and one of the first things I do,
as opposed
unfortunately, I wake up every day, and I get up and I like, I could look out my window, but instead I like to ask my phone because I'm a fucking millennial, and I'm like, what's the weather like today? And today she was like, it looks pretty good, and then like on the same screen is like, every hour and like the projected forecast with an image, and it's like thunderstorms, and I'm like, what? Looks pretty good, but it might not be good for long. And I'm like, it literally says raining for the next 20 hours. What the hell do you mean?
For the next 10 years.
So that's Georgia. It snowed 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago.
True. And then it was like literally like 70 the next day. Or no, it was the opposite. It was like a 60, 70 degree day. And then like the next day it snowed.
Yeah. We were all laughing at the forecast. It's like, it's going to snow. And we're like,
yeah, okay.
Bitch, I'm in a short sleeve shirt.
Yeah. And then I wasn't.
Gotta love some Georgia.
We're just a couple Georgia boys.
Yeah. Some peaches. Some Georgia peaches.
Georgia peaches.
I don't think either of us are from Georgia. You're from
I'm from the
South
Midwest.
Dakota?
Yeah.
South Dakota?
South Dakota.
Hey.
That's Minnesota. That's their.
I stand by it. Fuck those. I'm just kidding. Y'all are beautiful.
I love Minnesota as well. I would love to go back up to the Midwest. I lived in Wyoming for a little while in high school.
Envious.
It was great.
Well,
I mean, it was awful, but it was great. Like, it was awful because I was in the middle of high school.
Yeah.
And I was very full of teen angst, but it was wonderful because
Angrily listen to my Illuminate album.
Like, dead ass. That's when I decided that was like my favorite album. Like, I've been listening to it since it came out. Like, I remember that was one of my first. So before I was an avid Bandcamp searcher, I would literally go on the iTunes store and like sit there and browse albums. Like, this was in middle school, maybe beginning of high school. I would just sit there and browse. And that's how I found Illuminate, because I originally found Lydia via my brother's iPod, as we discussed. And then shortly after I did that, Illuminate came out. I think it was like 2008.
Yeah.
when that album came out, and it was like a pre-order on iTunes or something. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. With money that I didn't have.
You're like, I'm gonna do it.
How did I do that, actually?
Dad?
Yeah. I don't remember.
Probably had like an iTunes gift card from your birthday or something.
That's what it was, yeah.
Back when those were a thing.
Oh,
probably are still.
Dude, that was like the best thing anyone could have given me was an iTunes gift card. Honestly, even now, like, no, isn't iTunes dead? Didn't they kill that?
For like Apple Music,
iTunes Music, like, or iTunes Music, Apple Music, like obviously it's a streaming service.
Yeah, I actually haven't been on iTunes in forever. I just know that every time I download an MP3, my computer's like, yeah, and I'm like, please stop. iTunes I had to like force quit it every time. I'm like, fucking stop.
Same. I love Spotify. Spotify is like my go-to, but on a desktop, it's like literal cancer. It's the worst. It like literal
tanks
cancer.
Your computer. Yeah.
And it takes about 10.5 years to load.
It lags you so bad that you can't stop it.
And it auto opens when you turn on your computer.
You can change those settings.
I know, but I mean, come on. I shouldn't have to, you know? This is 2020.
I agree. Honestly, it's not even just Spotify. It's any program that automatically opens up when I turn on my computer. I'm like, do you think I wish to deal with you right now?
Who do you think you are?
Like, do you think I turned on my computer to look at you?
Where do you get off?
Where do you get off? God damn it.
You arrogant application.
I can't even type my fucking... What are all these backgrounds? These aren't my backgrounds, Tim.
Yeah, your computer's is changing.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm evolving.
I'm like, who are you? But yeah, fuck, what was it? Oh, Spotify, right.
Yeah.
Random. We are on Spotify. So if you're listening to this on YouTube and you're a Spotify user, guess what? You don't have to deal with this shit. There aren't any ads because we're not monetized. But if we ever are monetized and you don't want to deal with that shit, go to Spotify, which actually we might get monetized on Spotify. So you might have to still deal with that.
That'd probably be where the ads
But you can close your phone screen.
Zing.
Zing. Live your best life.
Yeah.
We're on Apple. I don't know if we're on Apple Music. We're supposed to be soon, but apparently it takes like 2 weeks. So Spotify is pretty cool. We will be on Spotify every Monday as well as on YouTube, which is dope. And it's so cool that Spotify is cool to work with like that. Fuck you, Apple Music. But I didn't mean it. But I did mean that. Yeah,
fuck Apple Music.
My girlfriend's been using Apple Music lately because she bought an iPhone, right? Yeah. She bought a new phone and it came with like a free month. She's like, it's pretty cool. I'm like, baby, it's literally the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad you have a free access to it, but you know what else you have access to? Your fucking Spotify that you pay
that you are paying for.
Why don't you just use that?
Yeah.
And she gets like that like student discount, so it's like cheap as hell. And she like includes it with her Hulu, so it's like even cheaper. I'm like, girl, what? Speaking of which, thank you for your Hulu information. I still, because her Hulu sucks.
I may as well just announce it on the podcast, as many people are using it now. Like.
Oh, that reminds me.
Oh, no.
Are there any anime fans out there?
Oh, God.
I don't know if you're listening, Mr. Nyan Unicorn 21, but if you are, I was in a RuneScape clan long ago, and this one motherfucker was like, hey, anyone who wants to use my Crunchyroll information, here it is, and just blatantly posted it. I don't know what Crunchyroll's rules are. Maybe they're the only rules that there are no rules, but I swear to God, like, 100 of us had this information.
Yeah. I wasn't in any way related to any of this, but Chris gave me that information.
Yeah, like your brother used it.
Yeah.
Your brother, my friend Kaylee's now my roommate, but you know, we didn't live together. Like all these different people that had no connection whatsoever to RuneScape or my clan or anything were using this man's Crunchyroll account. And like I would see people watching at the same time as me, and it really wouldn't. They don't shut that shit down.
Yeah.
Netflix is like, hold on,
you have more than one.
You got the family package? No.
How many family members you got?
Is that your brother? Like I'm like, whoa, Netflix, chill. Crunchyroll's like, bring all your friends. Come down, Mr. Nyan Unicorn 21. Then he fucking canceled it out of nowhere.
That's probably why.
And I promise you that 300 plus people were like, what the fuck? It was like right when we got together to like watch
a collapse of an empire.
It was, and it also hit us like I literally was watching
Nyan Empire.
I was watching it one day, and I was like, cool. And then like my roommate Tim was like, hey, let's all get together and have like a Attack on Titan night to watch the season 2 that none of us watched. And he fucking canceled that day.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was there for that.
That's the day that I started my Crunchyroll. So if anyone wants my Crunchyroll, I'm just kidding.
So now that everybody's
gets 100 messages.
So yeah, we've
asking for
my whole
Crunchyroll
family
info.
obviously has been using my dad's Netflix account for
Oh, of course.
years.
I will never buy my own Netflix account.
Yeah. And now I have.
I pay for Netflix.
Take a glance around the room, look for the camera. No, but my dad was like texting. We have like a family group chat, and he texted us. He's like, who still uses Netflix? Who still uses this Netflix account?
I can see your dad doing this shit
and
too.
apparently they like tried to get on and like couldn't. And he's like, this has never been an issue before. I don't know what happened. And like I was at work, and like he's like, it says like my brother's daughter like watches her kid shows and stuff on it. So like had her. Or she was watching it, like we knew that.
Grown-ass adult brother is still using your dad's
exactly.
Netflix.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Well, I say that like I'm not. As well,
no, I say that I will do the same thing.
And then it's like, and it says Tim's watching too, and I'm like, how? I'm literally not even. And I was like, oh, okay, my girlfriend's probably.
It's me.
I would not be that surprised. But for some reason, like finding that Netflix information was always impossible. I like got it on my PlayStation once, and it's like auto saved, so it's on my PlayStation. Never logs out. But like we tried to like get on like my girlfriend's computer or something to watch something. Mm-hmm. We were like away from home, and like I could not. We went through like texted everybody. Like we went through all these different passwords and stuff. I like texted my brother and my sister. And not my dad, because I'm scared. He's like, why?
Yeah,
like, He's like, oh yeah, I meant to cancel that. I'm like, no.
No, please don't.
Yeah, and I literally he did all that, and then I offered him my Hulu information in exchange, and he's like, no, we have that through something else, and I was like,
fuck you.
Oh, okay.
I use your Hulu, and it's
I know
great.
You do. Because my brother does.
Well, my girlfriend has the Hulu with the ads, and she like. We were laying there, and I have like a TV in my room now, and it's like, we were laying there in bed, and like we're just watching a show, or she's watching a show. I'm like playing a video game or something, and a fucking ad came on. I like look up, and I was like actually offended. I was like, "Bitch,
listen,
this is 2009. It was 2019 at the time. I'm like, I don't deal with ads like that. I don't live that life. I'm not a peasant." You don't bring that shit into my home. And you were obviously asleep because you go to bed at like 10:30.
Yeah.
So I could not contact you. So I made it turn it off. I'm just kidding. I didn't do that, but
shut that shit down real quick.
Yeah, no, I can't. I cannot deal with ads. You think YouTube's the only place I can mildly put up with it?
Yeah. And even then, that's still pretty
It's painful. Nice to know that when I'm watching ads on YouTube, it's helping YouTubers.
True.
But
yeah,
I don't give a fuck on Hulu if you.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're getting paid.
Yeah. I don't care who's
Sorry,
getting paid.
random tangent. I cannot stand ads. I don't know if it's a millennial thing.
It hurts.
Like I had someone at work, a customer, ask me if I'd ever like. He works for some like local plumbing thing that's apparently hot shit because everyone in local companies thinks they're hot shit. He's like, yeah, you ever heard our commercials? I'm like,
no.
Where? He's like, the radio. I'm like, I legitimately laughed in his face. This is like a 55-year-old man. I'm like, how much did you pay for that radio ad? Because I promise you, no one my age heard it. You're falling on deaf ears, my homie.
Yeah. You'd be more likely to contact or to get my attention via like number on the back of a van driving beside me randomly one day. Like,
I think I might see one of those like planes in the sky with like
the algorithm of human nature and driving and like human schedules and stuff, and me driving to work is probably a higher percentage than me listening to that on any sort of platform.
I was like, a billboard would have worked better for you, my guy. Sorry, that's ridiculous. No, I did not hear that. There's this one ad that keeps fucking playing on my YouTube. It's like Canton County, I don't fucking know, some county pest control, and it's like a little jingle.
Oh no!
And it's kind of like that, some like the foot massage, like.
Oh no!
You know what I'm talking about? Fuck, what's it called?
Something's barbecue and foot massage.
Yeah, it's like very reminiscent of that melody. And it's just like a bunch of white people like singing it like in hard hats and shit.
Oh no!
And I'm like, why are you wearing a hard hat? This is a pest control. And it's just, I don't know. I see it like once a day, and I don't know how to handle it.
Yeah,
I'm kind of pissed, honestly.
I think you.
I think I got termites. You profiling me?
What are you trying to say?
You saying that I don't clean up my crumbs? Bitch, I am a vacuumer.
A vacuum.
I don't know where I was going with that.
I am a vacuum user. Yeah, no, like
We're
music
totally
streaming.
off.
Yeah,
topic,
music
but it's
streaming
fine.
and stuff. Ads on like a music streaming site make me want to die. Like, it's like the equivalent of like somebody you hate running up and like you're listening to music and they like snatch your headphones out and start talking to you. Like, that's what an ad feels like.
It's also usually like a higher decibel, like a higher volume. Than
and it's just so disruptive and so just like it just
unimmersive.
Like, disenchanting,
which is why
disillusioning,
which is why they sell it to you.
Yeah, I know.
They're like, deal with this, and you think you can deal with it.
Yeah, and you can't.
And they ever give you that $199 deal for 3 months?
Yeah. That's how
it's over.
That's how it all started.
Over.
And now I pay full price every
That's
month.
how they got me
with no regrets.
I had free Spotify for like 6 months. I was like, I can live with this.
Yeah.
Then they gave me that 3 month for $199. I was like, I robbed them.
Yeah.
No, they robbed me.
This is a steal.
And they got my ass. And to this day, oh God, I even got a new card. I had to transfer over my information. I can't leave.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing with me and like ever leaving Spotify is I'm too deep now. Like, I make playlists way too often. And like it knows it knows all my like
you get
my daily mixes and stuff now. It's like actually like,
it's like your phone's like, hey, it's 12 p.m. Why don't you make a Spotify playlist? And you're like, what?
What?
Oh,
no.
Okay. You were right.
Yeah. Actually, I've been vibing. I got a few things on the top of my head. Lately it's been like, I'm gonna make a playlist and then I'm gonna put like 5 songs on it, and then I'm like, I don't know what else to put because I've only been listening to like 2 bands.
Yeah.
So that's been difficult lately. But
I actually mentioned that on the channel, and people said they would be interested. If you guys are interested, if you actually listen to this, I don't know how much we'd keep up with doing this, but Tim does make regular playlists, and I've started doing a monthly playlist for myself. Similar kind of situation. Mm-hmm. But I'm about to make us a link tree, I think. Okay. For you know what that is.
Yeah.
Those of you out there probably know what a link tree is. So I was thinking about putting links on the Instagram, to a link tree. And one of those links could be a playlist by your boy Timbo once a month. Timbo could make
a lot of pressure.
I mean, just make your own playlist.
That's fair. Yeah.
And then they
share it.
Or you guys can just follow him, because I'm pretty sure he makes his public. So, do you?
Probably. I don't know. Not intentionally. I don't know if technology. His
playlists are dope.
Thanks.
You can see into his soul. See the parts of him that he usually keeps beneath his clothes.
My true expression, the real me, via other people.
I want to see the real you.
Stop. I've been really wanting to watch Princess Mononoke lately. But...
Hey, let's watch Princess Mononoke.
Okay.
I would 100% do that with you. I wouldn't finish it. I'd leave. But I will let you turn it on.
Oh, thanks.
And I will hold your hand. I'm about to buy some posters from that, I think.
Oh, bet.
Yeah, we were talking about sprucing up the wall behind the DudeQuest couch. And so we're going to...
The couch wall.
The couch wall.
The wall behind the couch. The couch wall.
The wall. Oh, the couch.
DudeQuest couch wall. What?
I thought I heard some goose. Some
Probably
geese.
They will never. They don't shut the fuck up at any. I've ranted about this to you so many times. Our apartment's right next to this like lake pond thing, and there's a lot of geese, and we're close enough to it that through all hours of the day and night, we'll just be sitting there and just, and I'm like, oh my fucking god.
Maybe if you made peace with them and talked to them, they might respect you.
I got near them one time, and they were not happy. They were not having.
They're never happy about that. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, they were doing the
let them come to you. Yeah, they were hissing and shit.
Yeah. So I have since just abandoned that idea entirely.
I was driving to work today, and there's like a back road I take to get to work to avoid like the main road that's so busy. There was an accident on it. Anyways, there were like 20 geese in the road, and I pulled up in my giant Ford Expedition, and they just looked at me, and I dead ass would have run over them. Sorry, people. I mean, it wouldn't have killed them.
Yeah,
they would have gone under my car, and be like, oh shit, because I'm high up. But like, I was kind of like, I let it kind of idle.
I could do it.
You know what I mean? Like, I stopped, and like, I just know he was looking at me like, do it, and I was like, okay.
All right.
Do you think I give a fuck?
Goodbye.
And I like kind of like let it nudge, and he like ran off with like the arms in the air, like the stupid scurry, the goose scurry.
The goose scurry.
And I was like, all but I almost flicked it off. I was like, did I almost just flick off a goose when no one's watching but me? Like, do I feel that strongly? Yes.
Yes, I do.
Fuck geese.
True. Yeah. No, geese are a bit obnoxious.
They're too proud, dude.
It's true. Yeah. They
it's like a mafia.
Yeah. They
like
got a chip on their shoulder.
they like you run up on them, they like stop and like look at you.
They're like,
it's like, do it. What are you?
Who is this? Who are you to approach me?
Sorry. Continue. I keep interrupting you to like talk about geese and other shit.
It's okay. It's okay. Geese and other shit. Geese and other fowl.
I hope you're proud of that one.
I'm not. I feel very bad. I have Bon Iver written on here. It's pretty monumental.
I would classify him probably as my favorite artist.
Really? You said that about this. I'll show you.
I said favorite band. No, I mean, I don't know. I think people ask me on the channel and I said Bon Iver. Granted, I think my favorite artist changes every now and
then. That's kind of what I mean. It's like I've more changed to the camp of favorite albums or like or I guess the albums or songs or something versus like.
But like as you said,
bands.
like picking a favorite band is hard, but like I do it. Like there's a small list of bands
there's bands that are consistent enough that like you know like when they're gonna put something out you're gonna enjoy it. Like whether it's your favorite thing like past works is different. But like I know if Bon Iver puts out a record, I'm gonna be like
I don't think he could do anything that would send me away, that would turn me away. Justin Vernon, it just I don't know, man. Like every record he does is so different.
Yeah.
But I'm always like, that's what I needed. Thank you. That's exactly what I needed. I was not whole until I heard that. I appreciate it, even if it's some whack ass shit.
Yeah.
Like if I had heard that coming out of someone else's room, like that sounds like shit. But he puts that, I'm like, you're right.
Nice. Nice. I used to think that about Dance Gavin Dance, and I'm still not I still haven't.
The last record happened.
Yeah, and I don't even dislike it. It's not even a dislike thing. It's just like, because like Mothership, phenomenal. Banger. Like one of my favorite albums by them. And that was literally the album before the last one, which they've been cranking shit out. Like, what are they on? Like, I think 9 is about to come out. 8 or 9 is about to come out.
Probably.
But yeah, no, I think they've kind of fallen into a formula now. And I can't tell if I'm just like jaded about it. I don't know. Like I feel like I don't even think they've been going downhill. I don't even think that their music has been bad. I think and I think one thing about it was the changing singers.
Mm-hmm.
Really added like enough of a change per album while still kind of keeping that consistent. Like, please don't. I didn't. God damn it. But like they had like a consistency about them, about their sound, but like with the different singers, it almost seemed like there was a big stylistic change every time, which was really interesting. And then even with Tillian, like Mothership was the 3rd album with him, and like that was
the
first 3 albums.
Album? It's either 3rd or 4th.
First 3 albums with him, fantastic, and then this one hit, and I'm kind of like, I don't know. I think it's just kind of about to stay kind of there, you know. Like I don't think the dynamic is gonna change as much as I want it to.
Yeah,
but that's it's hard to say because I mean they're about to come out with
maybe they'll blow us away, man.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I'm kind of hoping for another like Mothership style, like, but I mean, I listened to the single and like it wasn't bad, but it also didn't like I didn't walk away from it like, yeah.
I actually haven't listened to it yet, so
it's okay.
I'm kind of scared too. I got the leak of the last record and I was like, oh shit, yeah I'm ready. And then that
shit had some bangers on it.
It did.
Suspended in This Disaster is a fucking phenomenal song, but
you're a phenomenal song.
Shouty like a melody. God damn it. I hate that comes to mind every time like anything remotely close to that phrase happens,
Yeah.
that immediately goes in my mind. I'm like, stop. And
That's why it took over the world.
Yeah,
That's why it was a banger.
That's why it was a certified banger. And that, kids,
She got a PhD in banging.
There's literally documentation stating this is certified.
I got the certified. You go to his house,
Stamped.
It's got like a fucking like what do you
a plaque
certificate on the wall, black certificate, just certified banger.
Certified banger. Literally got signed in front of a notary and everything.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I almost feel like we're running on fumes now.
Nah, man, running on Snapple. Yeah,
You are. I used to like that a lot more.
I don't like it that much.
Yeah.
I got it and I was like, that's a great idea. I got a Snapple peach tea right here. I think after so many road trips, I was done.
Yeah.
You drink it like 2 or 3 times and you're like, do I have a sore throat? Or did I just drink 3 Snapple? I don't know if it's acidic. It's just so much sugar on your throat. And
I think I would get like the lemon tea Snapple.
Yeah.
And that was.
I didn't see that one.
That one definitely hurt.
I'm still pretty down with Arizona's. Arizona green tea is fucking dope.
It's true.
It's a little too sweet nowadays.
Yeah.
Honestly, LaCroix ruined me. I hated it. I hated it my whole life.
Yeah.
And then I got some LaCroix and I was like, I feel good. I like lost weight. Like I dead ass like, because I just cut out so much soda and shit.
Water.
Exactly. And then I was like, oh, I'll buy a pack of green tea. And I was like,
Yeah.
no, no, you've ruined. No, we have to go back.
My drink my beverage consumption has kind of just been reduced to like coffee, water, and like
LaCroix
and LaCroix. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
I'm about to embark
okay
on
with
a
that
coffee
right now.
journey. I don't like hot drinks, so I have to. It's really strange for me, dude. It's hard.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's kind of weird, but
Well, I know, but it's like, what do I do? Like, look up this beautiful way of roasting a bean and like,
Yeah.
what do you call it? Where you like pour it over the.
Pour over.
Well, yeah, but there's like a specific type of.
There's a lot.
It's like is it a brand that you?
What, the Chemex?
Chemex.
Oh.
I was like, that looks great. I would like to do Chemex.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
like, you just think about how like it's almost pretentious, but it's like,
But then you taste it and you're
oh no,
like,
it's delicious. But the thing is that like everyone would like, yeah, this is how you do it. This is how you really get a good flavor.
Yeah.
This is the best approach. And then I'm like, just dump a handful of ice in it. And I'm like, I almost feel like I'm just disrespecting the entire genre of coffee.
the genre of coffee.
I'm serious. Like every time someone does that, like, and I put ice in it, I'm like, damn, I'm an asshole.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's almost like someone like it's like a 20-year-old aged red wine in some it costs $1,000. I'm like, can you chill that? They're like, what? And they're like, it's made to be at this temperature. I'm like, yeah, about that. I really don't give a shit. I would rather you give me that cold.
Interesting.
And they're just like, fuck you.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm
was gonna
like,
say
sorry,
it's
dude.
weird because like I'm trying not to be judgy about that.
He's sitting here holding this.
I've literally just drank some red wine in front of him.
I can drink red wine room
that was
temp,
room
but I
temp.
prefer it chilled.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't have any like I'm not like I don't care. I'm just trying.
No, you're fine. It could be 30 degrees outside, and I will drink iced coffee.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't give a shit.
I do stuff like that. I mean, I don't need it to like warm me up. I'm not like I'm
Yeah.
not the type of person that I come in from like come inside after it's cold and I'm like I need some fucking soup. Like
Yeah,
I
I've never understood that.
literally
I'm like,
could care less.
Did
of,
TV like program you to feel that way?
Yeah.
Like, do you actually think it's
Yeah.
helping you? Because it's really not. You know what it is? Not being outside. That's what's warming you up.
Yeah.
That happens to me at work all the time. They're like, "Oh, I'm so cold. Can I get a hot water?" And
Can
I'm
I
like,
get
"Bitch,
coffee,
what?
coffee and soup?" I'm like,
Ugh. You're gonna have the shits later.
yeah, right.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. It's weird to me when people like come and they only drink coffee with their meal.
Oh yeah,
Like that happens a lot. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
I see it all the time.
I don't know. That freaks me out. I feel like coffee's like something you kind of enjoy on its own. Like, or at least you like
That's the generational difference, man. Is that like
maybe the
gotta-
thought of a hot drink with a hot meal doesn't sit well with me. Like I like both of those things, but not together.
that's like
I feel like you need the balance. Like,
like
you need the
boomers and whatever other generations are around that. What's that like brand of coffee that everyone had? It's like a red canister. I'm pretty sure you had one at the house.
Folgers.
Folgers?
Folgers, yeah.
With a G?
Yeah.
Yeah.
FOLGER.
That's the thing, man. I'm telling you, like every boomer out there, it's just their whole life. They've woken up, and like made themselves a little. I remember my mom used to do it, make coffee in the morning. I'm like, oh, that's so mature and crazy. No, it wasn't. It was just like the shittiest coffee. They just make.
I say that like I don't like have like a Keurig thing. I don't do the K cups. I do like the
recyclable, not recyclable, but like reusable.
The reusable
cups.
ones. Yeah, but I mean, I get like the Aldi brand
Folgers
essentially. Yeah,
which is well, that's what I'm saying is like that's what people want. That's what a ton of people are used to. They just want a cup of coffee. They don't give a shit where it's from as long as it tastes like the one they have at home.
Yeah.
So
I gotta have me some of that bean water.
Some of that bean juice.
Give me that bean juice. Make it hot.
Yeah. Coffee's something that I'm around. A lot of my friends, my roommate Avery, for a while a little bit. You go to coffee shops. You don't really shop coffee. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a coffee snob.
Yeah,
but I do love me some coffee.
Avery's kind of coffee. No, I'm just kidding. I've got a friend that works at a coffee shop, and it sounds so cool and like it's so deep. I actually like went down the rabbit hole on YouTube the other day and like watched like a hour-long video of like what you need to know about coffee and like what different beans and like where this grown, different altitudes, and I was like, that's crazy. I don't give a fuck. I mean, if it tastes good, hell yeah.
I've started trying to like taste a lot of red wines and stuff. I was never a wine person. And like, I don't know, that's just been something interesting to me lately. It's
great.
Yeah. But I still don't rarely spend more than like $20 on a bottle of wine. Yeah. But it's just been, I feel like you need
with your money.
I feel like you need to start somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not one of those people. I have a table that I see every now and then. And like, I was talking to them about how excited I was. I'm sure it's everywhere, but at least in Georgia, where a lot of craft beers are kind of what's popular around here. Now a lot of the local wineries, is that what it's called, a winery? Anyways, the local wineries are making canned wine. I'm fucking stoked.
Interesting.
Now, granted, I've had a can of wine for the first time the other day, and I've never in my life, I'm 25, put a can to my lips and had wine come out of it. And I didn't expect to like be hit. Like I was like, oh God. Like it's not something you think it's gonna happen. It's like when you go to McDonald's and someone hands you like a sweet teacup and you're like, yeah, you take a big old gulp and it's like straight Coke. And you're like, whoa. But anyways, it was okay.
Yeah.
But like I was talking about how dope that is, I'm not stoked that, oh, delicious, like
delectable,
incredible
wine.
Aged wine in cans. I'm like, hell yeah, brother! I can go spend $10, get fucked up on you know what I mean? Like, go to the beach, bring a Sauvignon Blanc, put it in your cooler, crack a fucking can of wine
on the beach.
But like, I said that to this woman, and she's like, "Yeah, that sounds horrible to me." And she was like so stoked on talking to me too, and I was like, She's like, at my house, we drink out of whatever kind of crystal she was talking about, glass, so that it's like the purest flavor of the wine. And I'm like, well, you're probably spending $100 on that bottle of wine. Yeah. I'm talking about going and getting me a 6-pack of Oak Leaf, which for those who like, Oak Leaf is like the Walmart.
Some barefoot.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying it's going to be good. I'm telling you it's going to go down real smooth, and I'm going to be refreshed as hell. It's like, what?
I think that I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with that kind of like mentality of like really like it's like a specialization kind of thing, or just like a really like I think of it as like if you were in terms of like skills or something.
Okay.
Like the mastery of something is like to really just the fine details and like appreciating that. It's like if that's what you like,
that's
what you
of
like.
the creation of the
something
wine
like that. Like you got sommeliers that is their life is wine, and that's interesting. So that's fascinating to me. But at the same time, I'm like,
why?
Yeah, and maybe I think that's the question that propels me to be fascinated by it. Is like I actually want to know why these people are like so into this, because like
it's kind of like music. You get into it. You maybe you have some experiences. Maybe you have friends. Maybe you have like people that you enjoy. I don't know. It's cool to be good at something.
Yeah.
And some people fucking love wine and can taste that. I've had a person that can like taste a wine that they've never had and explained to me exactly
like where
what
it
it tastes
from,
like. Yeah, they're like, this tastes like it's from
grown.
California. It tastes like it was in this kind of cask. It tastes like it was in this and that. And I'm like, you're right. That is where it's from. That's
wild to me.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And there's people that can drink beers and tell you what kind of hops are being used.
Yeah.
And that's awesome.
Yeah.
But I personally don't care enough.
Yeah, that ain't for me.
It's kind of like the coffee thing. Like there's people who care.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy. I think you should be able to appreciate fine things like a nice IPA or like a nice bottle of wine. And I'm not saying you shouldn't drink it out of crystal at home, or if that is your intention.
Yeah, but don't be like an arrogant prick.
Yeah,
about it.
don't be like,
that's where
I
the line
can't
is.
drink this.
Yeah.
Like I will not drink Bud Light because Bud Light's fucking disgusting. I have tried. It's disgusting. I'm sorry. I literally was handed one the other day at work. Like we were closed. They're like, hey man, we poured this on accident. Like it was a mispour, whatever. They made too many. We're either going to throw it down the fucking drain or you can have it. I was like, fuck it. It's a free beer. I got like maybe 3 or 4 swallows in. I was like, I can't do it. It wasn't even like there was no one here judging me. Yeah. If anything, they expected me to drink it. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I dumped it out.
I refuse.
I can't deal with it. But yeah, like I'm not saying you got to go to the beach and drink some oak leaf. I'm just saying, be cool with that.
Yeah.
Don't judge me.
Yeah. Don't judge me, bro.
Don't judge me, bro. If I want to go out and drink some shitty Sauvignon Blanc, just to feel good on the beach.
Just to feel good on the beach.
We don't have a beach here. I don't even know why I'm talking about going to the beach. Like, what am I going to fucking do? Bring some wine down to
I grew up next to the beach.
I don't care about the beach.
Never really enjoyed the beach.
Night beaching, different.
Maybe, true.
Night beaching is an experience.
That is a spiritual experience. Like I didn't realize that until, well, okay, I did, but like it didn't quite hit as hard of like how like surreal it is until when we went back with like people that had never experienced that kind of thing before, and like we brought some friends down from that we made here. Like we went back home and like their just fascination with like, this is amazing. Like this is I've never
it's
never
like
have experienced
experience
anything like this, and I'm like, fuck, this is kind of like magical, like in a weird way.
You take it for granted, and
just the like the darkness and everything. It's kind of like eerie at the same time, but also like just serene at the same.
There's like one of my first experiences night beaching was like I went out there and I already knew. I mean, I grew up near the beach, so I knew a gist of what to expect. Yeah. But it was like I think we went to Jacksonville, and it was like the tide had just gone out, and there were a bunch of tide pools that were like maybe an inch deep. So like it was a perfectly clear sky. So there was like light from the moon, light from the stars, and it was almost like in that generic Tokyo Ghoul anime intro where like the sky is reflected on a sheet of perfectly still water.
Yeah,
that was it. Like, it was just like I look up or down, and it was the same.
Yeah,
which is crazy. Yeah. You're like suspended. You're like, this exists in real life. Yeah. Like. It's almost like I've seen like pictures of like the salt flats, and I'm like, honestly, I just kind of want to go out there and stand there and be like, this is real. This exists. This isn't just a music video green screen. Like people actually come out here, and that's really pretty.
And film music videos.
And film music videos.
As the main purpose of it. Wow.
Well, yeah, so.
Yeah, it's pretty magical.
It's always cool to take someone to the beach who's never seen the beach.
Yeah.
It's like whenever people from South Georgia see snow.
It's true. Yeah.
Our first snow day. I mean, you're from fucking wherever the fuck.
I had to shovel that shit. Once you shovel snow will never be the same to you.
I mean, I was over it after 3 hours. Yeah. But for that first hour when we got the kayak in the yard, hell yeah.
We were doing some of that crazy shit.
We're a fucking house of 5 Southern boys in a homeowner association kind of neighborhood
with a kayak.
We got a kayak in the front yard, dragging each other around. I bet our neighbors were like, "God damn it,
these motherfuckers."
Fun day for us.
Yeah, so, great time.
And your sister was there.
Stop.
That was amazing.
And on that note.
This has been fun. This has been God damn it! Talk about shit.
He was just talking about how often he says this has been fun or this is fun. This was fun.
Fuck you.
And now he's self-conscious.
This hasn't been fun. This has been a nightmare.
No. I haven't had an ounce of fun yet.
But no, this has been great. I've been sorry we're so rambly.
This was a lot more rambly than last time, I feel like, but
yeah,
I guess that's kind of the whole point.
We're having fun. This is just so that you guys can get to know us, and Yeah, eventually we'll expand on some guests. I'm excited to have a guest or two on here. We're trying to find our like rhythm, find our stride here, and figure out what we want to do with this. So I hope you guys are enjoying this at all.
Yeah. So thanks for sticking around for this long.
If you made it this
far,
that
like it. Yeah, I like it. It's been more than an episode.
Average watch time of this bitch is 10 minutes, so I don't think they got this far. But unless it's just one guy watching the entire thing, and then
thank you.
Yeah, that one.
To whoever you are.
If you've gotten this far. Send me a message so I can tell you I love you.
This is a very special thank you.
Give them a code word. What's a code word? Duckling.
It's not where I was going at all. But
we're gonna go schnarf.
I was gonna sniff. I was gonna say the salt rock lamp because that's what I'm looking at right now.
If you text me salt rock lamp, I will send you a picture
or duckling. Honestly, that's cool too.
Of me. I will do my best job to send you a selfie of me giving you a high five. Promise. And you can do whatever the fuck you want to that selfie. You can Photoshop some crazy shit in there. Yeah. But anyways,
put a green screen behind you.
Yeah, right. Like Shia LaBeouf me. Came this far. Please, if you want to hear more, subscribe, hit the bell so you can see when the next episodes come out. Sorry that we release daily, and you'll probably get annoyed by those notifications. But we came back from our hiatus. The last episode was before the hiatus ended. This is the first time.
We've done this
since
then.
So we've had about a week and a half to see you guys react to our new content, which we hit the ground with a bunch of new series, and it's been fucking awesome. Yeah. So everyone's been super nice. We missed you guys. It's actually been like way better than before too. Yeah, so absolutely. Everything feels so good, and we're so ahead that like he comes over to like record, and I'm like, "What do you want to play today? Let's just pick something." Yeah. So we got a lot of cool stuff coming.
Yeah, we got a lot more games that we've been trying to hit. Like we've been trying to kind of like expand because like we started with just like 2 games and then rolled with those hard.
I like scrolled through the page and I was like, why are there fucking 36 Dark Souls and like 25 BioShock and that's all we had?
I looked at our playlists and it's like 4 videos, 36 videos, 4 videos, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah, so we're trying some new stuff out. Sorry if we leave a few games hanging, but if you want more, we'll give you more. You just gotta let us know. Yeah, you gotta communicate.
Text duckling too.
Yeah, please don't. So thank you guys for being here. We really appreciate you. Every other Monday we will have a new podcast out for you around 2 p.m. I think we're doing. Yeah. So that'll be on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, all the major streaming websites. Follow us. Please help us out. We'd love to. Yeah. Bye. I love you.
Bye.
This is way past Tim's bedtime.
Yeah, I'm fading.
Yeah,
I wonder how obvious it's gonna be. Like
it wasn't. It's cute though. I'm here for it. I love you. But you guys take it easy. Have a good day.
Bye.